So the big Brie is coming, and what do I think? Well, to be fair, I do think the first couple of trailers were not very impressive for Marvels. However, this final trailer does show a lot of promise. The dilemma is I don't think it reflects the film. So my honest opinion is I think the film will be pretty weak. However, this final trailer is pretty strong. I would give the trailer itself like a 7 out of 10, which, given where the MCU is actually pretty good because they put out things that are pretty bad. It's just been either very below average, like Quantumania, or really terrible, like She-Hulk, and the occasional really good film like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I think the Marvels will probably be between Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Quantumania. So maybe it will just be okay, but I have doubts. I have a lot of doubts. So what is the story? Well, essentially Brie and other Captain Marvel, there's another Captain Marvel, and someone else who has Marvel powers, and the girls will get together and fight the Kree, because the Kree are back. Remember the Kree from the first film? They're back. Apparently Brie defeated them quite a few times, and they're going to look for revenge. And if the plot is what I think it is, it's just not that interesting or impressive. I do think the performances are very dedicated. The music for the final trailer was amazing. That was really well done. But again, is that going to be reflected in the film? Don't know. So it's just a lot of question marks. Now my main thing is the comic book canon, and I have to be honest, from that perspective, Captain Marvel, the first film, was an abomination. It was just so terrible if you read the comics. If you don't know the comics, I guess you could say it was fine, but I do know the comics, so this just doesn't feel like Captain Marvel or the Captain Marvel mythology. It just feels like Brie Larson cosplay, but the cosplay has gotten better because the first outfit she had from the first film looked terrible. So at least this one complements her body. She looks a lot better. She looks more sexy, looks more comfortable, it's more flexible. And again, there are some impressive things with the fight choreography, and that's fine, but really, what's the story? They're going to be switching powers, fighting Kree Woman, and laughter ensues, and it's going to be a goofy adventure. And just too many Marvel films are like that. They're just goofy adventures from beginning to end. It's like, okay, it can be done well. Iron Man in a certain way was kind of goofy, and it was nice balanced with drama, but those days are long ago. So I don't hate Brie, but I don't see any special reason to like this. It just feels like, above average corporate product from the trailer, but I think the film itself will be very disappointing. But I think it'll do fine financially. It'll probably make $700 million. It'll do fine. It'll break even, but I don't think it'll be an impressive step forward for the MCU. It won't be a big disaster. It'll just be just another MCU film that's goofy and silly.